Proud of our guys and our staff, to come play on the road again for the third straight week and play the ACC Coastal defending champs the way we did. I thought defense was really stellar today. 4 takeaways, a defensive touchdown. We blocked a punt. Really proud of their effort. Offensively, we just kind of hung in there. I thought, in the first half, we did some good things, got us off to a lead, and they're a good defense. It was good to see Bam run the way he did. 100-yard game for Bam. Mecca made a couple clutch catches. I thought, Devin's stats aren't great, but he did some good things taking care of the football. We did not turn the football over on the road. And when you're +4 in turnover margin, you block a punt, you got to win every game. And so really proud of the effort of the guys. I hope that their quarterback's okay. It looked like he got done pretty good. I hope he's okay. Lyndall Stone came in for them, and I thought played a gutsy game for them. And it's a good football game, physical game. So proud of the team. Look forward to coming back to Raleigh and having some games back in our hometown. Questions?
Go ahead, Andrew.
Hey, for Josh Pierre-Louis to come back after he has the roughing the passer penalty last week that wipes out the pick 6 and then has the big interception today, what were the conversations with him like after that moment in that game last week and throughout the week, and how good a feeling was it to see him bounce back like that today?
Yeah, Josh's a good player, Really, it was just a teachable moment for him on the strike zone, as we call it, where you can't hit a quarterback. He's so protected now. You have to understand the rules and play within them. So it was a teachable moment. He learned from it. We showed it to the entire roster so that everybody could learn from it. And proud of him. I wish we dropped 3 interceptions. We could have had a bunch more. Jaqueen, we got to get him on the jugs machine or get his eyes checked maybe. But I know he's going to be mad watching the film. But it was fun to see the guys out there flying around making plays. And Josh Pierre-Louis is just one of them.
Jonas.
Coach, it seemed like right from the start, your defense was playing with a lot of confidence, even a swagger, I might say, pretty early on. Are we seeing this group kind of grow up right before our eyes this year? Yeah,
I think you are. I think, Coach Gibson and the defensive staff are dealing with a lot of young guys. And so we're going to be a defense that grows and improves as the season goes on. They do have a lot of confidence. And I think that comes from the way they're being coached, and the kids are buying into the system. They're playing fast, and it's fun. We brought out the dog bone today and got 4 takeaways. Guys were signing it on the sideline. I think that gave them a little motivation over there.
Could you see it even growing, like, as the game went on, especially after that first pick by Shaheem, and then they get the second pick? Could you see it building up?
Yeah. Well, they did a really nice job, creating that. We had some artistic work done to it. The guys were fired up about it. These millennials love stuff like that, so whatever it takes to get turnovers, we're willing to do it. And it's definitely some blood in the water.
Go ahead, Corey.
Wanted to ask you as well about Lim McNeil's turnover for a touchdown too, for him to be able to get that one into the end zone. I know he's probably asked you a lot to be able to get some rushes as a running back, but how good was it to see him actually get into the end zone as well?
Yeah, it was a great play by him, and we needed a play. We had just blocked a punt the previous series and didn't score any points, and our punter did a nice job pinning him back there. It was a hell of a play by Aleem, and it was awesome to see him get a touchdown. It's a lineman's dream for sure.
And I know you were asked earlier about Pierre-Louis and the play that he had, but the young secondary, obviously you're forced to play some real young secondary players with Chris Ingram being out and several other players being out for the rest of the season now. How good was it to see them step up in the way they did? Because Shaheem Battle had the interception as well.
Yeah, it's they got their hands full back there coaching these guys, freshmen. Devin Boykin had to play the whole second half with Tanner being ejected, but Aiden White got some snaps at corner, another true freshman. We had to play a lot of guys in that game, and it's going to be a really good group. It's just, each week they just got to keep getting better because, as you know, there's really good receivers in this league, and they're going to be tested each week.
Friedlander.
Dave, last year you had trouble taking the ball away, and I think you only had 1 takeaway through the first 3 games this year. Was today just kind of a matter of things kind of correcting themselves, or did you do something this week to kind of emphasize that to bring that about 4 turnovers?
Yeah, well, we emphasize it every week. You know, I think it's something that their quarterback in the first half really struggled with the coverages we were running. I mean, he was just throwing it to us. So, you know, I think that was more of them doing a poor job and us taking advantage of it. I thought that Josh Pierre-Lewis's play was an exceptional play. I mean, that was a really good catch by him. But it's emphasized every week, and I think it's just a confidence thing. When you play fast, you make more of those plays. And, you know, like I said, the motivation of the bone on the sideline, maybe that was part of it. But, you know, that's how you win on the road. I mean, if you can go on the road and win the turnover margin, you're going to win a lot of games.
Is the dog bone something new, or is that something you've had for a while?
No, it was first time out today. So, yeah, it had 4 signatures on it. So, yeah, there's a competitive thing, and Coach Gibson and the staff did a nice job with that. So, you know, it was a great game. I mean, other than how many times the officials felt like they had to throw flags, I thought it was a lot of fun out there.
Thanks, Dave.
Yeah.
Chris.
Hey, Coach. Congratulations on the win. Talking about on the being on the road 2-1, is it good to win these games on the road, knowing that, you know, when you get down to the tough part of your schedule at the end of the year, you might have to win these games in the rain?
Yeah, I mean, anytime you can win on the road, it's a big confidence builder for your team. And, you know, we finished the season with 4 or 5 at home. So it's going to be nice to have that stretch, you know, when we get into that phase of the season. So, like I said, I think, you know, looking at our schedule when it came out, you would have told me we'd be 3-1 going into the stretch that we got coming up. I'd be really happy with that. Not that I don't want to be 4-0, but, you know, very pleased with where we're sitting right now and look forward to the next opportunity.
Eddie.
Coach, you talked about the dog bone. Where did that come from? What was inspired? How did that come about?
Oh, it was just one of those creative moments we had as a staff. You know, sometimes you sit in there and just trying to find new and inventive ways to motivate these young men. And I don't know whose brilliant idea it was, but we're not just meathead football coaches. You know, there's some creativity in there. So guys came up with it, and our artistic folks in the building did a nice job designing it. And it definitely brought some enthusiasm to the guys.
All right. Thanks, Coach. Congratulations on the win.
Thank you, guys. Go Pack. All right, no hands.
I'm gonna get it right. Joe Machine Monday.
All right, Craig, we got Jakeem here.